Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lyrics, and in today's reading we are gonna get messages that were meant to find you. I really left it open to any entities, so some messages are from spirits, some messages are from your guides, some are from your angels, archangels. We got many entities coming through, but every time we had really strong messages and completely different ones, so there might be more than one message for you here, but I will still try to advise you to only pick one pile, except if you feel really drawn to more than one, but otherwise I will really advise you to only take one. So there is 4 piles for you to choose from today. Pile 1 with this clear quartz. They are towers, by the way, little towers, crystal. Pile 2 with this tower amethyst. Pile 3 with this tower rose quartz. She's very pink. very pink. And pile 4 with this this one is thicker. It's Florite. It's the biggest one out of the 4. But really beautiful colors. Take all the time that you need to choose. Like I said, they're very different messages, so maybe meditate or take a few minutes to make your decision. Unless one is really calling your name, then go for it. And I will get started with pile 1. Hi pile 1, if you choose this tower clear quartz, this is going to be your reading. Okay, let's get started. So I wanted to start with a song to get me an idea, a little bit of a vibe for this reading. So you got No Promises, the acoustic version by Cheat Codes and Demi Lovato. Okay, so right away, so this is a love song, but I don't think, I usually interpret it as a love song. I like this song, but yeah, it always reminds me of love, obviously, because it's the theme of the song. But when I listen to it today, Holding Your Crystal, that's not the vibe I was getting. To me, this song for you today was about stopping to make not stopping, but stop living in the future. That's the vibe, because it says promise me no promises. It's this idea that you promise this future with that person, you promise this or that, and it says promise me no promises. So let's live in the moment. And for in this song, it's about this relationship that they're having with one another. But I think for you it's more general. It might be about a relationship as well, but I think it's about every area of your life. I think you're really projecting yourself in the future, which is a good thing also, because we need to make plans, we need to have hopes and goals and dreams, but I think you're forgetting to live in the present. I think there is a little bit of you that is so hyper focused on the future, on the things that you want to achieve, on the things that you want to live, to do, that you forget that you're living in the present right now, and there is a lot that you could already enjoy right now. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting for you. But I want to see more with the cards, obviously, but I think that one of the main messages that your guides wanted to come through, because it came really strongly to me while I was listening to the song, is that you need to stop living in the future. You need to focus a little bit more on the now, because it might have consequences. You might lose people, or lose an opportunity, or lose something if you keep hyper focusing on the future. Okay, let's get going. Then you got Joy, your inner child is here to play. Ooh, I like that. Then you get a new opportunity, declutter your life, glimpse a magical doorway. And then you got Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. Okay, so first of all, the embrace the in-between just brought me back to what I was saying. I think you need to find a balance between hyper focusing on the future, on the thing that you want to achieve, and be in the present. You need to find this balance of enjoying the present but still making plan for the future, because obviously this is part of life, making plans, having goals. It's like, I'm not telling you to stop doing that, but it's about finding the balance, finding the in between between being hyper focused on one thing and completely forgetting the other. You need to find a better balance, because like I was saying, I think if you hyper focus on the future, you're going to miss opportunities. And look at this, new opportunities, declutter your life, glimpse a magical doorway. I think there is something very magical coming for you, but that you might miss it. You might miss it because I think with the joy and your inner child is here to play, I think this new opportunity is going to manifest itself in a way you're not used to. Like, it's going to be something very out of your comfort zone or completely different from what you had envisioned yourself doing right now. It's going to be something very wild. Also, we have a unicorn here. Unicorns are half horses with a horn, but you know, horses are very free, very wild. And here we have a dolphin jumping, playing. I think it's really going to be something wild and free, like an opportunity that's going to feel a little bit crazy, maybe a little bit childish, because we have your inner child is here to play. Maybe it's going to be something that is that is going to remind you of your past, or it's something that you're gonna feel like, that's not for me, I'm too old for that, or I'm older than that, this is not for me anymore. This is really the vibe I'm getting, is that you're gonna have this new opportunity. And I think that this new opportunity, even if at first it looked a bit childish, it looked a bit silly, I think in the long run it's gonna be something that's gonna lead you to amazing places, amazing achievement, because he's getting out of that door that's a bit like gloomy. And look, there is a rainbow, there's a castle in the distance over here. It looks very dreamy, it looks very happy and wild and free. But most importantly, also rainbow always remind me of leprechaun, and you know, like they have, like, we have this belief that there is gold at the foot of a rainbow. So yeah, I also think this could bring you a lot of money. This is an opportunity that can brings you, it's like, okay, so it's like money or anything that you really have wished for. To me, it's like it's this magical thing, this magical box that contain whatever you've been wishing for the most. But you might miss it so easily if you don't let yourself enjoy the moment, if you don't let yourself be a little bit wild and free in the present, and not always being hyper focused, hyper strict with yourself just because you want to achieve your goals. It's good to have goals, it's good to have plans, but live in the moment and enjoy yourself once in a while as well. You don't have to always be productive. You don't have to always be doing things in order to get closer to your goals. You can take breaks sometimes, you can enjoy yourself, you can find your inner child and go play and go have fun and go do things that you will not normally do. And your spirits guides are encouraging you to do so. Go ahead, have fun, play. What else? Also with the castle, I don't know why, I'm thinking like, you know, fairy tales and how there's always those big parties at castles. So maybe it's have something to do with a party or like any sort of social events. That's maybe where you could get this new opportunity. Because I really think this new opportunity is important. It's important in the long run. I don't think it's something that you're gonna see where it's gonna lead you right away. It's gonna be something that is going to be like, this new opportunity is going to be the beginning for something bigger. Okay, let's keep going. Then you got, are you treating your inner child with kindness, patience, and love? When was the last time you felt your you felt childlike wonder and joy. Okay, that's strong. This inner child is really coming strongly today. Whoa. And then there is no beginning or end to growth. You are forever expanding. I like that. Okay, so the inner child is coming really, really strongly, and every time it's this idea of wonder and joy and having fun. And I think you've been so focused on maybe your study, your work, all the goals that you want to achieve, that you forgot about the simple pleasure of life, about the things that used to bring you joy when you were a kid. You know, just because you're not a kid anymore doesn't mean you can't enjoy them anymore. If you like to draw, you can still do it. It will still bring you fun now, even if you're an adult. If you like to paint, if you like to take pictures, if you like to just go outside and walk in the forest, just because those were pleasure you had as a child or as a teenager, it doesn't mean can't bring you joy anymore. And it's not stupid to do them. In the contrary, being still in touch with your inner child, with those pleasure you used to have as a kid, and maybe as a kid you had people telling you that this was not a good activity, that maybe you like to paint. Let's keep this example. Maybe you like to paint and people told you that that's not the way you're going to make a living, that's not going to be productive, you had to focus on your studies and stuff like that. But yeah, focus on your study, focus on your work, but you need moments to have fun and feel joyful and wonder in the beauty of life itself. Life is not just about working. Life is not just about focusing on your goals. There is more to it. Because otherwise your life is gonna pass by you, and then you're gonna wake up one day and you're gonna be like, I missed so many opportunities. So go have fun. Go to a party, a social event, a convention. I don't know what it is that you like, but go to a art gallery, go to a concert. Just do something else than working. Do something else than just focusing on your future. Even if you're at school, I know that with the beginning of college, I know that it's really easy to get caught up in all that there is to do for college and all the work, but you need sometimes off. You cannot always study. You need sometimes, even if it's just 1 or 2 hours here and there. I'm not telling you to just spend your time having fun. I mean, do it if you want to and if you can, but it doesn't have to be all the time. It's just finding time for your inner child to come out and play, for doing the things that used to bring you joy and might still bring you joy now. It's finding the time to let new opportunity come in. Yeah, I think it's really, really important. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that, but it's really important for you right now to find this balance between work and pleasure, between work and having fun, between work and letting this new opportunity come in. Even if it doesn't look like an opportunity at the first glance, even if it looks completely different from your plan and your goals, give it a try. Give a try to new things or old things that you used to love. And I think for some of you, maybe there is some inner child work to do, healing of some past trauma. I think it's only going to be for a few of you, but they might be, like I was saying earlier, maybe adults in your life when you were a child made you hyper focus on your study, made you hyper focus on things that was not supposed to be, like you were not supposed to focus on those things because you were a child, but the people in your life had so much goal for you, or they didn't want it to play with you, so they made you focus on other things. Like I'm getting this vibe that maybe when you were a child you didn't get the chance to experience being a child to its fullest. Like you didn't get the chance to play as much as you should have. You didn't get the chance to experience what being a child and being wild and free is all about. Maybe you had responsibilities, a parent that you had to take care of or something like that, and I think this is, now that you're older, I think this is also your guides telling you that just because you're older doesn't mean you cannot experience some of those things. Of course, you cannot go back in time, but you can heal your inner child. You can try to have some of those experiences even now. Okay, let's get it going. Then we got the High Priestess. Wonderful psychic insight, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. Oh, the be at peace stood out to me. And then we have Justice. Fight for justice and equality. Ruling made in your favor. Don't give up. So first of all, we have Justice, which is Libra energy, which is all about balance. Look, he's having like, he's in the embodiment of a balance, even though, as you can see, he's not even like, he has one side that is bigger than the other. And I think this is you, the future, and the present. And your future is, you're focusing way more on it than the present. And I think this is your guides just emphasizing, oh god, I can't speak. Just your guides just really wanted to make this point clear, like just saying it all over again. You need to find this balance, you need to find this in between and be in the present while still planning for the future. And then we have the High Priestess. So I think a lot of you that pick that pile are very in touch with your intuition, and I really think that deep down you know that you have to be a bit more free, a bit more at peace with yourself, because I think that this hyper focusing on the future, the fact that you are always rushing towards your goal, it's probably very tiring, and I doubt that you're at peace with yourself, because I think you are not satisfied with yourself, because you're always projecting your happiness in the future, in this new endeavor, in this new thing, in this achievement, and because of that you're not at peace right now. But I think that if you just slow down, take time for yourself to enjoy yourself, to be a little bit childlike even, I think you can connect with your intuition way better. And I think you are very powerful, and if you just let yourself be in the moment more, you will connect with your intuition way more easily, and that will help you navigate life and help you achieve those goals actually. Because being hyper focusing in the future and losing track of that intuition is not helping you achieve your goals. So it's, if you just slow down and be at peace and have fun, remember what life is about, because life is about more than just work, more than just having goals. Life is about the present, is about the little joy, it's about just watching a sunrise or a sunset, or just looking at your window for like 10 minutes and watching the bird do their things. Or you can wonder in the little things. Like there is beauty in the little things, and there is joy in the little things of life, and you need to remember that, because it's only by being more present that you are going to be more in touch with your intuition and open yourself to this new opportunity. That is going to be really great. Okay, and then to end this reading, we got two little extra messages. We got, when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. A lot of peace, a lot of opportunities, joy. Yeah. Also, I forgot to speak about this one, I just realized. There is no beginning or end to growth. You are forever expanding. And yeah, I think this is the idea that just because you're gonna slow down, because look at him, he's on there's a boat, and this boat is not moving really fast, the sea is pretty calm. Just because you're moving more slowly doesn't mean you're gonna stop growing, doesn't mean you're gonna stop expanding, and it doesn't mean you're gonna stop getting closer to your goals. just taking it slow it's not going to ruin everything. Focusing a little bit more on the present is not going to dismiss all the effort you've done so far. It's not going to make you lose your goals. It's just going to help you grow and expand even more. And then we got, when I lean on the fate of the universe, peace become real. Like, what was I saying about peace? So much peace. So I really think this is like, you need to find peace. And also I love those little 2 owls over here. They're so cute, look at them. We have a lot of birds. I mean, this Pegasus, this unicorn is also a Pegasus. It has wing. We have a flamingo. We have owls here. A lot of birds, and birds like horses make me think of freedom, being free to go wherever I want, just being free. And I think you need to free yourself from your own goals and your own rules, because I think you have a lot of rules in order to achieve those goals, and I think you need to let them go. You need to have faith in the universe, you need to have faith in yourself, and you need to have faith then that just because you don't rush towards what you want, it doesn't mean it's not going to come. You need to let things come by themselves a little, and remember who you are, what you like to do, how you like to play, what brings you joy and fun. And when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disturbed. So it's like, once you find that balance and that peace, once you find that faith in the universe as well, things are going to be so much better for you, because you're going to be in a much more better place. You're going to be at peace. And I think this, being at peace with yourself in your life, is one of the biggest achievements you can have, because being at peace means you are at peace with every single areas, with your love life, with your work, with your spirituality. And this is a really good state to be in. And I'm not saying that there won't be disruption, I'm not saying that there won't be conflict and stress, but you will be able to deal with those things, because you know at the end of the day that you are in alignment with the universe, you are in alignment with where you need to be and what you need to do, and you're gonna know intuitively that the universe has your back, because the universe has your back, but you need to believe in it. And I think you need to believe in it at a core level, because I think that you're like, yeah, my gods have my back, or things like that, but I don't think you really, truly, deep inside believe in it. And you need to find peace in order to be able to believe in it. Okay, pile one. That's all I'm saying for you today. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I wish you a happy day or night whenever you see this. Please take care of yourself. And I hope I will get the chance to read for you again someday. And please don't hesitate to like, comment, or subscribe if you feel like doing so. Bye! Hi, pile 2. If you choose this Amethyst tower, this is going to be your reading. Okay, let's get started. So I wanted to start with a song. So you got Slide Away by Miley Cyrus. So first of all, the first thing that came to my mind while listening to this song, okay, so it's like with pile 1, like the thing that came to my mind is so different based on your energy than the things that came to my mind when I listened to it like just regularly. So to me, so this is a song about letting go of a relationship, but what I'm getting for you is that it might be more than that. I mean, not more, but it might not be about a relationship, but I think it's the idea that there is things in your life that used to be amazing. Relationship, your work, study, It can be even something less significant than that. It could be just like a passion, a hobby, like it's just something that used to bring you a lot of joy. Like, and she said, like, she compared this relationship to paradise, and I think it brings you so much joy. It felt like you find your place in the world or something like that. But time passed and you grow older and you grow spiritually, mentally, and this thing doesn't bring you that much joy anymore. In the contrary, I think it bring you down. Like, it's taking a lot of your energy and it's not giving you anything in return. And it's time to let it go. And what I like about this song is like she seems so determined to say that this relationship is over, but you can still feel that she is a bit nostalgic, that it's not something that came easily to her. And I think it's the same thing for you. It's like it's not going to be easy. I think this is an ending that's going to take a lot out of you. That's going to be a really complicated and hard decision to make. But you need to do it because it's going to hold you back. It's going to put you in the place where you're not going to be happy or healthy. And as hard as it's going to be to let that thing go, let that person go, whatever it is, you need to do it. This is, you really strongly need to do it. This is the main message here. This is the main thing, the main reason why you click on this video is that you need to let go of something that doesn't serve you anymore. And it's something that's pretty important. Something that at some point in your life was everything to you. But now I think you feel it. I think on an intuitive level, even just mentally, you feel that this is draining your energy. You feel that this is not for you anymore. But I don't think that so far you have been able to walk away from it. And this is your spirit guide encouraging you to do so. To finally walk away from it. Okay. Let's get going. And then we have let go, relax and release. I haven't looked at that card before. I didn't. Okay, that's highly synchronistic. Okay, let go, relax and release. Then we have dear spirit, bring a gentle touch. And then we have 31, cosmic emerald, create perfect health, access divine abundance. Okay. So obviously the let go, release and relax and release. I'm sorry. I think that goes so well with what I was saying. You need to let go of that thing. You need to let go. And I think that once you've done it, it's like, it's going to be really hard to make the decision, but you're going to know really fast that it was the right decision because you are going to feel so much lighter, so much free and relaxed and at peace, because I think this is really drowning you, really taking all of your energy out of you, and I think you're feeling like stress, or there is this uneasy feeling going on with you and you're not sure where it's coming from, and it's coming from this relationship or this work, or it could be so many things. It can even be something like material. Even it could also be, I don't know. I think it's going to be different for so many of you because it could be so many things, but you really, really need to let it go. And I'm sure that you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure that the second I start talking about it, you were like, yeah, I know it's that thing or that person, or that job or that hobby of mine. This is this, and you know what I'm talking about. And okay, so with the bring a gentle touch, I think this is your guides telling you that you don't have to rush into it. You can take your time. Just because me through me, are encouraging you to let go, it doesn't mean that you have to take the decision right now at this exact moment. You can be gentle about it. You can take your time. You can make a progressive cut. You can let it go gently. Let it go gently. It doesn't have to be like a rush, crazy thing, like it's over, one day it's here and the next day it's over. No, you can take your time with this. The only thing is that you have to start the process of letting it go. Let it go, even if it takes months, but just start to let it go. And also, I think, yeah, in that song, she said it's time to let it go. So it's so synchronistic. Okay, I'm losing it. And then we have 31, Cosmic Emerald, create perfect health, access divine abundance. And I really think that once you let that go, once you passed the stage of grieving it and letting it go, and once you reach that stage where you feel more relaxed and at peace and at ease with yourself, you're gonna feel more in touch with your intuition, because I think this bring a bad energy towards you, this thing that you have to let go, and it's blocking you from accessing all of the potential that you have, accessing your intuition fully, accessing, maybe it diminish your manifestation abilities, because you give so much of your energy to that thing, to that person, that you almost don't have it for yourself anymore. But once you got it back, once it's all yours, once you rest a little and grieve the loss of it, because there is still gonna have some grief, even if it's not serving you anymore, even if it's not good for you anymore, doesn't mean that you're not going to feel sad about it, and that's okay. That's okay. That's why you need to take your time. You need to be gentle with yourself, because this is not going to be easy, but it's going to allow you to access this divine abundance even more. It's going to help you be more healthy, and I don't think it's physically but mentally. I think this is all about your mental health, because I really think this thing is really heavy on your mind. I think it's always there somewhere, always bugging you, always make you think about it, and you need to let it go to finally be free, and free to be yourself, free to be fully in touch with your intuition, with your guides, and be this magnet for abundance and having all of your dream and manifestation come true. Because I think you're very powerful. This unicorn, to me, I don't know why, it looks so powerful with this emerald. So yeah. Okay, let's get going. Then you got number 1. Don't you remember how unconditionally loved you are? I love that. And then we got 15. Are you treating your inner child with kindness, patience, and love? When was the last time you felt childlike wonder and joy? Okay, so let's start with this one. I think this is just your guides telling you that even if it's hard, and even if maybe you're gonna make some people angry with your decision, even if maybe you're gonna make some people uncomfortable, or you're gonna break someone's heart even, you are still loved, and your guides are supporting you 100%. And look, like how she's holding the moon, and I really think like this is your guides holding you, like they're here all the time, and all they want is to support you and love you. And yeah, they wish they could do that for you, but you are the only person who can do that for yourself. No one else can let go of that things except for you. And as much as you guides can push you, can encourage you, you need to take that step. You need to make that decision. You need to do it by yourself. But just because you are going to do it by yourself doesn't mean that they're not going to be here loving you, holding you, supporting you at every step of the way. And I really think you're really, like with Access the Divine Abundance, I think you are very protected and very loved by your guides, and I think they are here all the time with you. Like they don't take a day off, they don't take a break, they're always there, always supporting you, always giving you sign, always giving you synchronicity, always encouraging you. And you might not always see it, maybe you're too caught up on that thing or that person to see it, but they're here. Just let them, just allow it. Allow them to show you the way. Allow them to be here, and you will see how much they love you and how much they hear. And they just wish for you to be happy. And then, are you treating your inner child with kindness, patience, and love? I really think that you are in a stage right now that's really triggering because your energy is very low, because you're giving so much to that thing or that person or whatever it is. And I think that maybe the reason why you have such an hard time let it go, it's because of inner child wounds that you have, or past trauma of any way, or just like fear of abandonment. That's what's coming out to my mind, or fear of failing, one or the other. I think it's going to be mixed. For some of you it's fear of abandonment if it's regarding a person, and for other of you it's going to be like fear of failing, that this deep wound that you have of either abandonment or of failing, that maybe you were taught that failing was the worst thing that could happen to you, or maybe you didn't have very supportive or very loving caregiver growing up. I really think that the reason why it's so hard for you to let go right now, go back to your childhood and your inner child. And I think that you could benefit from some inner child healing and understand where that can come from. Understand where this blockage from letting go of this thing is coming from. Because I don't think it's just, I don't want to let go because I don't want to let go. I think there is more to it. I think it's deeply rooted in your childhood, or in something that happened while you were still pretty young. And it's by finding where it came from and trying to heal that, trying to release that you're going to be able more easily to let go of that thing or that person. Okay, then we got the 3 of Gabrielle. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Take time to I can't read. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turns out as expected. And then we got 10 of Michaels. The situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow, but the past behind you. Okay. Well, so with the prosperity arising from wise planning, I think that time to take the next step. I think that this is talking once you finally let go of that thing. Once you finally let go, I think things are going to clear themselves out, and you are going to see yourself and your future and where you want to go way more easily. And you're going to be able to take action, take a step to a new thing, to a new plan, and it's to something new, that maybe something that you have always wanted to do but felt like you couldn't or you shouldn't, or this thing that you have to let go kept you from doing it. And once you out of this situation, once you let it go, it's going to be so easy to make a new plan and to focus on what you always wanted and to achieve it. The situation has ended and you are finally free. Like, this is just exactly what we were saying. New opportunity for happiness will follow. Put your past behind you. Once you let go of that things, like I was saying with this card, you are going to have everything you ever wanted. You're going to manifest everything that you ever wanted. You're going to have so many new opportunities. You're going to feel more at peace, more happy. Okay, so to me those 2 cards are just like extra encouragement for you to let go. It's like, in case you have not understand yet, you could have so much, so do it. This is the vibe I'm getting right now. Like, just thing will fall. follow through so easily. Like everything is going to happen really easily once you let go of that burden, let go of that thing that is holding you back. And it's limitless. Like to me, it's really limitless. You can have anything, everything, all of it. You're gonna be flown with opportunities, and you're gonna feel so much joy and so much excitement for the future, and with the access divine abundance, it's all going to be given to you by your guides. It's all going to be given to you by them, because like I said, they love you so much and they just want to give all of that to you. I think they're just wishing for you to finally let go so that they can give you all that they have to give. But again, I think that they understand how hard it is, because I like how we have those two sides. Like I put them randomly, but we have this side that is all about your guides and all that you can have and this divine abundance. And we have this side that is more like, be gentle, and we know that it all came from something really complicated, and it's not an easy fix. It's not easy for you to let it go, but we want you to know that there is so much coming, and we love you so much. It's the vibe to me here. And yeah, there is just those two cards are exactly saying again what I was saying, that there is so many opportunity coming. Then it's going to be some optimistic, and it's going also with the Tree of Gabrielle. I don't know, I have this idea that because there is a ship and there is wind, and to me it's going to happen really fast. Like once you let go, once you're in a better place, things are going to happen very quickly. And that's what I was saying, that you're not going to have to wait a long time to feel like this was the right decision. I think really once you finally let it go, once you finally took your time to heal and be at peace, then right away things are going to come for you in a good way. Happiness and joy and everything that you have wished for is going to come really fast and confirm to you that you made the right choice and you made the right decision. Okay, I'm really excited actually. It's like I can see how hard it is, and at the beginning it was really hard, but as much as we as we progress through the reading, I can see how much happiness there is coming for you. It's limitless, really. You're limitless. You just have to let go of what's holding you back. And then we got, okay, there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. I like that. And then we got, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. I like that as well. So there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. I think this is really encouraging you to be yourself. Maybe the things that you have to let go force you to, what's the word? To hide yourself or to appear differently than you really are. And I think maybe that goes as well with your inner child. Maybe that's something that you've learned from a really young age, that you have to act a certain way or you have to hide certain things about yourself. And I think that once you let go, it's going to be really, really easy for you to finally live in your own truth and be your own self and be fully yourself, even like be this unicorn, be unique, be different. It's fine, it's okay, it's sexy actually. And I think that once you finally are fully yourself and fully authentic, you are going to attract people in your life in every way, like not like only for relationship. It's going to be like you're gonna be very attracted to people, because you are going to look like you are happy and you're going to look like you know who you are, and people are going to feel that, on an intuitive level. They are going to feel that and feel attracted to you, to be in your presence, to spend time with you, to make a business with you, to offer you a job. Once you really live your truth and your vibrations are rising, everyone is going to feel more attracted to you and want to give you things or offer you opportunities. And I really think that you have so much potential, like really. And with the, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. I think it's also the idea that I think you're someone that very focused on others instead of yourself. And I really think that this is something that your guides don't want you to let go of. Just because you're gonna let go of this situation, of that things that holding you back, it doesn't mean that you have to let go of everyone, and it doesn't mean that you have to let go of your faith in humanity. I think for some of you it involves someone or a group of people, or even maybe that goes back to your childhood. I think that there is this idea that maybe sometimes you forgot that we are all connected, and that people are not here to get you, and people wishing good to others is also going to help you, you know? Wishing for the world, for people, for us as a whole, as a collective, wishing for the happiness of all of us is going to, I think, remind you that you are not alone, and there is always people out there that can understand you and can help you, and with whom you can create bonds and connection. It's this idea of also putting yourself out there and feeling connected with other and wishing other good, because I think that's important for you. I think that's something that you care about on a soul level, the happiness of others. You're someone that's really giving, and this is your guides acknowledging that and saying you don't have to let that go. Just because maybe something here went wrong, it doesn't mean that everything else is going to go wrong, you know? Okay, that's going to be it for you, Pile 2. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I wish you a happy day or night whenever you see this. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe, and I hope I will get the chance to read again for you someday. Bye! Hi, Pile 3. If you choose this rose quartz tower, this is going to be your reading. Okay, let's get started. There's a fly that just got in. I don't know why she decided that she would come in right when I would start filming. Maybe fly are significant in some way for you. I don't know. Let me know. Okay, so I wanted to start with a song. So you got Hurricane by Lifehouse. So right away with this song, to me, it's a song about going through a lot, but not losing hope. Somehow, even if it's hard, managing to keep the hope. And I think this is really what your guides want you to do. Like, this is the message that was meant to find you here, is that regardless of how hard it is right now, regardless of how much you are going through, try not to lose hope. There is always things to come for you, always better day to come. And I know that when we are in this hurricane, when we are in the middle of it, in the eye of the hurricane, literally, it's hard to see how it can get better, but it will. You just have to keep hoping, keep believing in it. Things will get better. Please listen to that song. You do what you want, obviously, but if you feel like it, please listen to this song. I really think that there is messages for you in it, beside that what I just said to you. Yeah, there is this sentence in the song. You said, we make it through hell and back again. We were staring at the edge. Anyway, I'm not a good singer, but yeah, it's this idea that you are going through hell maybe right now, but you're gonna get out of it. There is hope. Please don't lose hope. That's why you clicked here. That's why you choose this rose quartz. There is so much to come for you, and yeah, please hang in there. Okay, let's keep going. You got dream, build castles in the sky. That's not exactly where I want it to be. Okay. Then you got the beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. And 13, creative solution. Think outside the box. View things from a higher perspective. Okay. So with the dream, to me, it's the idea that you need to keep dreaming. And you need to keep dreaming because I think that you can dream your world into being. That's why I'm hearing, like, you have the potential to make your dream come true way more easily than you think. And I know that right now, going through that hard time that you might be going through, you might not see how those dreams of yours might be significant. You might not see how even dreaming maybe just dreaming of something might feel like stupid or not useful to you right now. But dreaming of something, having dreams and having goals is always going to be a good thing, because you can achieve those dreams really easily. I think that with the lay a solid foundation, I think you have a solid foundation. I think that you are someone that's very grounded, and you are someone that can really build things. But I think you lost the vision. I think you lost the will to. I think you are in such a dark place right now that you don't see how you can build something that will bring you those dreams. You don't see how you can create your own reality. I think you're stuck in this hurricane of things not going right, and you lost touch with your dreams and with the way you can make them your reality. And I think that it doesn't take a lot for you to manifest those dreams. You just have to want to. And maybe you don't right now. And I think that this message is like, it's okay to take your time. It's okay to feel, to go through a dark time. It's okay to work through things. We all go through it at some point, and as hard as it is, you can make it. I promise you, you can make it. And I think your guides want you to start dreaming again. Even if you don't lay the foundation for it right away, you don't start to build these dreams right away, even if you don't act on them right away, even if you don't make a conscious decision to achieve those dreams, just dreaming in general, creating a plan in your mind, having a vision, I really think that it can help you move through this time of darkness. And I think that for some of you, you might be going through a dark night of the soul, because I keep hearing it inside my head. It's been running around my head for the past 5 minutes that I've been talking. I think some of you are going through a dark night of the soul, but know that it's temporary. And I know how hard it is, trust me, but I promise you it is temporary. And don't give up on your dreams. Don't stop dreaming. Please, never stop dreaming. This is, as human, this is one of the most amazing things that we can do. Dreaming, creating things inside our head, creating a future, creating wishes. Just keep doing it. Build those castles in the sky. Also, with building castle in the sky, there's a song that came to my mind. It's it's not really a song. It's spoken poetry, and it's "Find You" by what is his name? Forest Black. Black, B-L-A-K. I will put it in the timestamp down below. I try to remember. But it's an amazing song, and for some reason I think you should listen to it. It's not really a song. Well, there is music, but it's spoken poetry, and it's a song about soulmates and soulmates, maybe even twin flame, depending on how you interpret It's an amazing, beautiful spoken poetry, and I will really advise you to listen to it. It might have messages for you in it. And with creative solutions, things outside the box, if you think from a higher perspective, I think it goes back to, I think you've been in a cycle of thoughts right now. You've been blocked in the same energy, in the same thoughts. And I think this is your guides encouraging you to dream, because by just switching a little bit your thoughts, just by allowing yourself to dream again, it will bring a little more light into your energy and into your life, and it will help you find the solutions, find the way to get out of this time, and to heal yourself, and to find the triggers and the things that you need to heal. And I really think that it doesn't take much for you to make it through it, and to advance, to make progress. That's it. Make progress in your situation, and to find a way to get out of it, and to be in a more happy place. Because this song is absolutely not about giving up. This song is really about things getting better at the end, even though it's hard. And I really think that you just need to switch your thinking a little bit. Just allow yourself to dream, allow yourself to think, like, even if it's just like, it's not always the more healthiest thing to do, but you can create like story inside your head, like just having something that just a little of positive thinking might be really helpful for you right now. At least to try to do it, because I'm not saying that it's easy. Please don't mistake me. I'm sorry, that's not the way to say it. I think you got it. But don't get me wrong, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I know that it's absolutely not easy. It's really, really not. But if you try it at least, it could help. And also with the butterfly right here, it's like, it's this idea that you can transform, and like there's this heart right here, and it's the idea also that maybe to open your heart, or heal your heart chakra right here for some of you. And also, because I felt called to that song, maybe for some of you it has something to do with love or romance, or just relationship in general. So just try to shift your thinking a little bit, because maybe, yeah, it can help you have a different perspective. Also, maybe shift your thinking on the things that happened to you in the past. Try to see the different point of view, even if you are not in contact with those person that hurt you in the past. Try to understand why they did the thing that they did. Try to be in their place. And I don't say that you have to forgive them, or you have to find them excuses. It's just that sometimes, people act the way they act and hurt us because they are not in a good place, because they need to work on themselves, and they hurt us because they are hurting. And it doesn't excuse anything, but it can help you understand that you were not the cause. They were. They always were. They treat you, or they hurt you because they were hurting, not because you deserved it, because you absolutely did not deserve it. Okay, let's get started. Then you got 33, promise to love yourself fully. I love that. Okay. And then we got 13, heal yourself through eternal love and unconditional self-acceptance. Forgiveness will set you free. Okay, so we have a lot of love coming through. So and with the heart here, I really think that this has something to do with love. So maybe a breakup or something like, or people really close to you hurting you. I really think that this has something to do with love and your heart chakra. And I really think that it could be beneficial for you to try to heal your heart chakra. Also, I'm just realizing you choose the rose quartz. How synchronistic. You can just maybe use the whole rose quartz when you meditate, if you meditate, or just hold it. Like sometimes my heart chakra is very it's one that I use a lot, and holding rose quartz really helped me recenter myself and not get too get all over the place, basically. It helped me center myself a lot, even though the heart chakra is not necessarily the chakra I should use for that, but for me it worked a lot. It worked a lot. Like, my heart chakra is really I work a lot with it. Anyway, so yeah, I really think that you need to also love yourself, because we have like promised to love yourself fully and heal yourself through internal love and unconditional self-acceptance. I think it's this idea that you need to understand that whatever happened was not your fault, and you don't have to blame yourself. You are not the problem. You are not the problem. Whatever happened, you are not the problem. Even if you have some healing to do, it doesn't mean that you are the problem. People didn't have to hurt you no matter what. And I don't think that it was anything that you did. I think you need to free yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. You need to free yourself. That was not your fault. You are not flawed. There's nothing wrong with you. Nothing. You're a wonderful person, and you are lovable, and you need to love yourself first, because you will never fully heal yourself and heal your heart chakra, and you will keep hurting yourself if you don't love yourself. And I'm not saying that you have to love every single thing about yourself, but start with just being at peace, being okay with who you are, being okay with the way you think and the way you act and the way you react as well. You don't have to be perfect. No one is perfect. Perfection doesn't exist. You just have to be yourself. That's more than enough. And that will set you free. And forgive yourself, because there is nothing to forgive in the first place, but still forgive yourself, because you were not responsible for whatever happened. Okay. Then we got Epiphany. That would be the Hermit in the traditional tarot. Archangel Radleigh. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. And then we have the two of Gabrielle. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Okay. So I want to start with the Hierophant. Obviously, this is your guide encouraging you to lean into spirituality. Maybe you just start like being interested in it, or maybe you just start a spiritual journey, and maybe that's why you're going through this dark night of the soul. And I think your guides really want you to keep digging into this, keep being interested in spirituality and in growth. Make research about spirituality, about tarot, about manifestation, about meditation, like whatever feels right to you. Don't hesitate to look into it more and try it. You know, if you're interested in tarot and you feel like, oh, I could never do it, just give it a try. Give it a try. You'd be surprised. And you can keep like the little booklet with you and just look through it. Or there's so many things online now. You can find really helpful videos and website to help you read your own tarot. I think it could be really beneficial for you to go deeper into your spiritual journey, because I think it could help you really. You can also research Dark Night of the Soul if you never heard of that term, because I was called to that song that remind me of soulmate or twin flames. Maybe you could be a twin flame. Maybe some of you are twin flames, and maybe you don't know about it, or maybe it can bring you answers, so you might want to research that as well. But I really think there is encouragement for you to lean more into spirituality, to ask more help out of your angels and Archangel. We have Archangel Radleigh here. If he is coming here now, so maybe you want to try to see if you have a connection with him. Just try to deepen your spirituality journey. Keep growing spiritually. There's never an ending anyway to your spiritual journey. I think we all learn and grow through our entire life, because we could never fully understand it as human anyway. And it's the way we wanted it anyway. That's why we forgot everything when we came here. But keep looking through it. Keep trying to find answers through spirituality, because you are going to find them. That's the idea that I'm getting. And it's going to really help you with this situation, with this dark time that you are going through. And then we have make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationship with people who share your vision. So that goes back to the dream to me, and also the fact that I was called to that song, because I was called to that song because it's a that it was something about his reality forcing him to be anchored in the reality and not spending his time in the soul he's been building in the sky, something like that. Anyway, I think this is the idea that by dreaming, by allowing yourself to dream again, by imagining new ways, new possibilities, new goals, I think it's going to help you move on from it. And maybe I think that you are about, or you just met people that are really important for you, that are part of your soul family. And I think that you might not see it right now because you're not in a place to see it right now, but they are going to be there for you if you let them. Even if you just met them, even if they are like barely acquaintance, I really think that they can easily show up for you in one way or another. Because yeah, they are part of your soul family, and they're really important relationships that you will build. It can be only one person. I say them because it's the two, and there's two people in that card plus the angel. But I really like, I have the feeling that it's a few people, but it can be just one for some of you as well. If there is someone that come into your mind, someone that you just met, or maybe you're just going to meet them, or for some of you can be someone that you know but you haven't talked to in a while or something like that. If you feel like it at some point, maybe try to reconnect with them. They could help with the process. Or maybe they are spiritually aware and they can help you with your spirituality, your awakening, maybe. Okay. There was a lot of different message for you here. I think there's a lot happening because you are going through this dark time, and it's going to just open the possibilities for you. But you have to give it a try. You have to heal and move on and move into the healing process. Then we have, I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose love. Oh my god, okay. This is okay. And I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. So I realize that I chosen fear, and I choose love. I think this is exactly it. This is summarizing, like it's a summary of just all that I was saying. I think you're in this dark place, and you choose to stay in it, maybe not willingly, but with your energy and the way things have been going on, you've been just choosing to stay here. But you need to choose love, and I think it's love for yourself first and foremost. You need to choose to love yourself again, so you can get out of this place. You need to choose you. You need to choose you and realize how amazing and lovable and worth everything. You're worth everything. You're limitless. And I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. So I think this go back to the Hermit Epiphany. I really think, I don't know if you guys just found out about spirituality, or if you don't even know anything about it and it's the first video you watch, or I don't know, but I really think a deep encouragement for you to get into it even more, to get really into spirituality and into spiritual practices for yourself or for others. Maybe sometimes we can find healing in knowing that we have the abilities to help others. Okay, that's all I'm seeing here, I think. Also, the moon might be significant because we have a moon here and we have a half moon and a full moon here. Well, they are No, they are new moons. Both of them are new moons. Though maybe the new moon is significant, or maybe you can do rituals during the new moon. Maybe that's one of the new practice that you should try, that your spirit guides are encouraging you to try. But yeah, hang in there, please. Things are going to get better. Just give it a try. Give a try to not like, I know like it's not going to be like all puppy and rainbow and things like that, but just give a try to just dream again. Just bring a little hope and light in your life. And check out both of those songs. They will be in the description box below if you want to. Please do what you want. Okay, that's going to be it for today, pile 3. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I wish you a happy day or night whenever you're watching this. Please take care of yourself. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe if you need any help or anything like that with your spirituality. I mean, I'm not an expert, but if you need anything, just feel free to reach out to me. I would love to help you if I can. And I hope I will get to read for you again someday. Bye. Hi, pile 4. If you choose this Florite, I doubt myself for a second. This gorgeous Florite, by the way, Tower Florite, this is going to be your reading. So I wanted to start with a song. You got an interesting one, very intense. I was like, okay. So you got Hate Everything by G Soul. It's a beautiful song. It's a very intense song, a very sad song. The message that I'm getting here is that it's not really a message. I think it's more a statement that of the place you're in right now. I think you're in a place where you are mad at yourself about something that happened in the past that you have a hard time to let go. That's the vibe of the song. It's like living in the past, being unable to let go, to move on from something, and being angry at yourself because you think that the reason why this is in the past, the reason why something ends, you think it's your fault, and you think you messed up everything, and you hate it all right now. That's the vibe of the song, and I think it could apply to, this is in the song is about a relationship. I think it can apply to more than a relationship. I think it can apply to anything you can lose, basically. It can apply to a job, a friendship, any type of relationship, really. It doesn't have to be just love. I think it can apply to many things, and I think this is the energy you're in right now, and it's a very consuming one. Being blocked like that in the past, not being able to forgive yourself for whatever happened, is really, it's a very consuming energy-wise. It's a very consuming thing. Okay, let's see a little bit more. So you got forgiveness, set yourself free. That's just okay. That goes perfectly. We have Oak Spirit, let Spirit be your guide. Normally I only picked one of those, but 2 came from you, and I really felt like keeping the both of them. So you also got God Spirit, claim your independence. And then you got Cosmic Rainbow, look for the pot of gold, accept joy. So I'm gonna move them slightly because there is more than usual. And put this one a little bit higher. I'm sorry, I'm reorganizing everything. Okay, so while with forgiveness, set yourself free, I really think that your guides want you to forgive yourself for what happened. And even if it was your fault, it happened for a reason, and you learn from it. You don't have to keep hating yourself. You don't have to keep being mad at yourself for what happened. It's time to let it go. It's time to forgive yourself. It's time to, even if it's your fault, I think you learn your lesson, and I think you won't make the same mistake anymore. And I think it served its purpose. You learned a lot from it, and you need to set yourself free. You need to let yourself off the hook right now. This lasts long enough. That's the feeling that I'm getting. It's that it lasts long enough. You beat yourself up long enough. It's enough. Like, it's the idea I'm getting. You messed up. Okay, maybe it happened. It happened to every single one of us. We all messed up sometime. But you need to move on from it. You need to learn the lessons that you could, and I think you have learned all the lessons that you could from this situation, and now you need to start living again. You need to let the past in the past, and you need to start living again. And I think your guards are desperate to guide you. Your guides and spirit, and I think also your angel, they all waiting for you to let them guide you. They want to show you that this setback, whatever happened, at the end, you needed it. You needed it for your growth, and you needed it to be at the right place at the right time, to find your pot of gold, to find joy, and to find this cosmic rainbow that is waiting for you. But you needed to learn some things before. But the learning journey is not meant to be something that you're blocked in. You need to, at some point, forgive yourself. Know that you learned what you had to learn, and let it go and free yourself. And with Claim Your Independence, I think that it's the idea that maybe if this involves relationship, or even if it involves a work situation, it's the idea that you can't make things happen on your own. If it was a job, maybe it wasn't meant for you. Maybe you have an idea of starting your own business or something. Maybe work for a smaller company, a place where you can be more independent, have more responsibilities. Or if it's a relationship, it may be like a romantic relationship. It can be the idea that you might need to spend some time by yourself in order to fully rebuild yourself. This is not an issue. This is not something that we need. Like, society sees people being single as the bad thing. We are taught that we are supposed to be with someone else no matter what. But that's not the truth. You can spend some time on your own. This is not an issue. You can learn to be independent. You can learn to be by yourself, to love yourself. It will help you be in a relationship that is successful at the end. And okay, and then we have the cosmic rainbow. I think that, okay, so for you, I really think that is success, like when it comes to work. It doesn't mean that it's not success when it comes to relationship, but I think the first thing right now for you is really that you can be really quickly successful in your job. Like, the clouds are going away and it's this rainbow. Also, there is those music notes right there. So maybe you want to do something related to music. It could be extra confirmation if it's the case. And also we have birds. There was a lot of birds, so maybe it's relating to travel, or traveling for music, or traveling somewhere to start working in the music business. I don't know. I get this idea of travel and music might be significant for you. And I just think that your guides want you to forgive yourself for what happened and start something new. Start something that will make you feel empowered, independent, and that will bring you a lot of joy as well. Because it's okay now. You learn your lessons. You need to let it go and move towards this new thing. And I think what you want to do is pretty unique, because we have 2 unicorns. So I think that is something that is not, it's not a traditional job. It's something pretty outside of the box, but you can really succeed. You can really succeed at it. And also, this cat, it has a gem on his forehead, so this reminds me of the third eyes. So you might already got visions, or vision of it, or maybe you need to focus a little bit more on your third eyes. It can bring you some insight and guidance, I think. Also, there is a dream catcher on the side of the bird, so maybe dreams are significant as well. Maybe you get download through your third eyes while you sleep. That would be the vibe I'm getting. Maybe you already saw your dream job in your dreams. Yeah, maybe. If there is anything that, if one time you dream about doing that job and you woke up and you were like, damn, I would really like to do that, well, maybe you should. Maybe this is the way you will get your pot of gold and be really successful in every way, financially, and accept joy. So very happy as well. Okay, let's get going. Then we got 18. The love within you is infinite. Share it freely with the world. Oh, I love that. And then we got 25. Didn't we? Oh, 15 was 15. Everyone in your life is teaching you something. Are you learning? Okay, this is so... yeah. Sometimes I'm still so shocked by the way the cards are just matching each other, and it's just all fitting so well. So yeah, are you learning? I think you did. You learn. Everyone in your life is teaching you something. What happened here, the book of life? That's funny, I think, because if there was a book, that would be way more easily. But yeah, I think, you learned your lesson. You did. What happened, this person, this situation, this job, these studies, whatever it is, and whichever way you think that you failed, that teach you something. That teach you something, and you won't make the same mistakes anymore. You learned, and you needed it. And I'm not going back again to the old page that I already said, but it's just emphasizing it. You learned it. You can let it go now. You learned it. Turn the page. Go to a new page. Go to a new chapter. You're gonna make all the mistakes. It's okay. We all do, all the time. Don't worry. Trust me. We all make mistakes every single day. Every single one of us. Even the one you see on TV. Even the one you think, oh my God, they are in the top of the world. Like, they make mistakes every day. And then the love within you is infinite. Share it freely with the world. I really think that because you've been so caught up in the past, because you've been so mad at yourself. It's really the vibe that I'm getting. You've been so mad at yourself that you forgot how loving you are. I think you're a very loving person. You're someone that give your love very easily and very freely, and you desired it. It makes you happy to share your love, and maybe through music, because we have the music here and the travel. Maybe you like to travel and share your music, or maybe you play an instrument, or you sing, and I think it makes you really happy. And look how she shares it with her hands, and there is all of this behind her head, and it's make me feel like she's shouting or singing, or just she shared it with the world. And you should do it again. I think you used to do it, but you stop. Whatever happened make you stop it, and you need to do it again. You need to use your voice again, and you need to use your voice again to share love and to share the beautiful soul that you have, because you have it. Just because you make one mistake, it doesn't make you a bad person. Please forgive yourself. You learn your lessons. You won't do the same mistakes again. You don't have to hate yourself anymore. You never had to in the first place, but now you guys, it says it's enough. Listen, if you don't want to listen to me, listen to them. It's enough. Okay, let's keep going. Then we got the Chariot, determination and self-control, career advancements, acknowledgements of success by others. See, again, there is so much potential. Page of Michaels, truthful, perspective, analytic, and blend. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contacts or document with thoughtfully. Okay, yeah. There is really something big coming up for you in the work department. But with independence, I really think it's something like related to music or travel, I think. What else could it be? or like something where you share your voice, like a platform like on social medias, or just something where some place where you reach people in some way. And you know, when I mean music, you can be a producer, you know, it doesn't have to be you that is on the stage, but by producing this music, you also touch the people that this artist is going to touch, you know. You don't have to be like on the front of the scene. You can be in the background, but still, if you know that your ideas and your project and your music or your vision is seen and heard by others, that's enough. You don't have to be the one who shared it. It could be through someone else, you know. But I really think you need to listen to your own ideas and do the things the way you want to. I think it's really important with the independence here. It's important that you do it the way you want to. That's the vibe I'm getting. And yeah, the career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. I go back to sharing your love. You know, I think that you can reach many people. I think a lot of people are going to identify with whatever it is that you want to share. Could be also be a writer or something like that, because we have a book here with the Book of Life, so maybe something about writing, just something that touch others in a way that they can feel your love. It can be just even playing an instrument, you know, you can feel the emotion through an instrument, but people are going to acknowledge how talented you are, and your career is going to advance really, really fast. And with accepting new challenges, you have what it takes to succeed. It's just confirmation, like even more confirmation if we needed it, that this is going to be successful. And you know, it might take a bit of time, because I feel like those are not it's not necessarily like a very fast energy, even though we have birds, they move pretty fast, but I still think that it's going to take a little bit of time, but you're going to make it big time, really big time when it comes to your work. And with review, contract, or document very thoroughly. Sorry, it's a hard one to say when you're French. I think that you need to pay attention to that. It might be something that's a bit tricky here. Just pay attention, especially if you want to keep your independence. Sometimes with some contracts you can lose some of that. So and I think this is really important for you to keep your independence in some way, your freedom when it comes to creativity. Just make sure that whatever contract you're signing, or whatever way you are associating with someone else or something else, a company or something, just make sure that you still have your independence and you are okay with what they want. Yeah, okay. And then we got I choose love no matter what. And through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. So I choose love no matter what, again. But I think also it's love for yourself. Like this one, because this one was about sharing love with others, but I really think that this one is about loving yourself. Choosing to love yourself regardless of the mistakes that you made. To me, the no matter what is this idea that you made the mistakes, but you still choose love, and you still choose for others when they make mistakes, but also for yourself. And through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. I think you can, by sharing your voice and by being your true self, and the only way to be your true self is to forgive yourself, obviously, but once you reach that point, I think you can really bring a lot of joy and love to the world. I think what you're gonna do with that job of yours is really going to have an effect on the collective, and you are going to help them in a way. You know, you can help people really strongly with music, or I keep going back to the music. It came strongly here, but you can really help people. And with the meditation as well, I go back to the third eyes and the idea that you got downloads from it. I really think that you're gonna get a lot of inspiration that's going to come your way, and that's going to be sent by your angels and your guides. Okay, guys, it's going to be it for your reading. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I wish you a happy day or night whenever you see that, and I hope I will get the chance to read for you again someday. Bye!